Greetings, everybody. Welcome to the January 20th, 2016 edition of the Midweek Update here on Rasslin with Redbeard. As you can tell by the sound of my voice, I've begun the subtle transition into life as a bullfrog. Number 5 story of the week is that WWE Hall of Famer Sunny is selling her WWE Hall of Fame ring. This is something that has been a continuation of some rather weird behavior, or at least it would be weird behavior for most people, but it's been exceptionally weird behavior for Tammy Sitch, otherwise known as Sunny. She has been in something of a downward spiral for a number of years here now, and has begun really trying to distance herself from her past, seemingly, especially her WWE career. As you all know, she was inducted a number of years ago into the WWE Hall of Fame. She received a WWE Hall of Fame ring, just like everyone does who gets inducted into that prestigious hall. But she has now seen fit to sell the ring as part of a further continuation of her efforts to distance herself from that part of her life. She posted the ring on sale for a couple $1,000 on eBay. That was the opening offer there. Doesn't appear as though she's gotten a whole lot of interest from that particular sale, although the past few days have been interesting in that one of the head honchos at Vivid Video, of course that's a porn company, has come forward offering her $100,000 for the ring. However, there's a catch. They want the ring, but they also want her to appear in a 90-minute sex tape. Yeah. I'll go ahead and be honest here. Why, at this point, would you want her in that? I don't know. For the simple fact of the matter that if you look hard enough, you can probably find stuff that would already qualify for that type of material. She's not exactly had a morally righteous life here, folks. This is not a woman who's gotten by selling cookies on the side of the road. She's been very well known for her forays into various forms of adult entertainment. So, yeah, I don't know where this dude's coming off and why he's so seemingly gung-ho after having her in this particular production. But, yeah, $100,000 for that, no thank you. But yeah, if you want a WWE Hall of Fame ring and don't mind it having been wherever Sunny's been the past couple of years, go right ahead and buy that one. Number 4 story of the week is that Trevor Lee, spoiler alert, has won TNA Gold. This happened in the most recent edition of TNA TV tapings, where Trevor Lee was challenging former X Division champion Tigre Uno for the belt, and won in what was described as a very competitive match. This is, of course, the second piece of TNA Gold that Trevor Lee now adds to his growing collection of title belts. Of course, he won the TNA Tag Team Championship last year with Brian Myers, who was, at the point in time that it happened, involved in a bit of an angle where it was Global Force Wrestling's roster versus TNA Wrestling's roster. This has kind of led to some speculation as to where Trevor Lee really sits at this point in time, what's going on with the Global Force roster overall, and a few other things as well, because it's one of those deals where, storyline-wise, if you kind of compartmentalize things and don't think 6 months ago, it makes sense. But if you include all that, it's like, oh, what happened? Where did we go to get from there to here in terms of there being a feud with GFW and TNA to now one of their talent is being allowed back into TNA for some reason. So, excuse me, it's just one of those confusing little things, but still, congratulations to him, and we hope that this is going to be the start of a nice long reign for him as the X Division champion in TNA. Number 3 story of the week is that Tessa Blanchard was injured during a dark match at a recent Lucha Underground taping. Tessa, as you may or may not know, is romantically involved with Ricochet, who appears on Lucha Underground as Prince Puma. The two of them, of course, have been very open with their romance, but it seemed to be a lot of people's impression that it was only a matter of time before she would wind up somewhere that he also worked. But the big thing about her is that she, of course, doesn't really have any association with a big promotion like WWE or TNA or whatnot. So if someone was able to get a hold of her, get a hold of the Blanchard name, they, of course, would have an opportunity to market that. Because it's a fresh thing. Suddenly you're talking about the offspring of a Four Horsemen. But be that as it may, she was having something of a dark match or a tryout match with Lucha Underground. And at some point in the match, she evidently suffered a broken collarbone. That's a pretty bad injury there in terms of just something that takes a while to recover, because think about it, if you have a broken bone in that part of your body, you really can't use one of your arms that much at all. But it's something she will be able to recover from. Probably not going to require surgery, but still something that will delay her progression and delay a lot of things about her career. Still, she'll be able to come back from it. Well, then like a few months from now and be better than ever before. So definitely want to wish good healing and good luck to her in the future as far as her career is concerned, because as you may know, she was also the winner in the Professional Wrestling Awards of the Carolinas Female of the Year category for 2015. So congratulations again on that, and wish you best of luck there in the future, Tessa. Number 2 story of the week is that Shinsuke Nakamura has been stripped of the New Japan Pro Wrestling Intercontinental title. This is essentially New Japan Pro Wrestling covering their own butt. Reason being that they, of course, have gotten signals that Shinsuke has signed with WWE and he won't be with them for very much longer, if at all. You see this happen sometimes where a guy will get a contract somewhere else while he's holding a championship. Of course, it happened here recently with Alberto Del Rio, who was holding the AAA championship. Well, not the AAA championship, but a AAA championship. Still is, I believe, at this point in time. But regardless, this was them basically saying, you're not going to be able to take that anywhere, and we're just going to be safe about it because we don't want to risk it. Of course, New Japan is one of the top companies in the world, and they weren't about to run the risk of having their belt show up on WWE TV or anywhere else for that matter. It's kind of unfortunate, because it had been perceived that there was going to at least be a chance for a match between him and Kenny Omega that would have been a real barn burner, and would have given a natural progression for where that belt could go in terms of its history. But as it is, it currently does not have a holder, and it will evidently be determined at some point in the future who will be the Intercontinental Champion for New Japan Pro Wrestling. Here again, kind of a move that's unavoidable, but you hate it for Nakamura because he was a proud champion, of course, and the King of Strong style. Unfortunately, his career with New Japan seemingly ends, at least for now, on something of a sour note. And the number 1 story of the week is that Sting has been nominated for the WWE Hall of Fame. This, of course, is a no-brainer. If there's a professional wrestling Hall of Fame out there, Sting should definitely be in it. Sting is one of those guys who's been, a mainstay of professional wrestling history for the majority of my life. He's one of those guys that you have a hard time finding anyone who will say a bad thing about. It's one of those kind of odd things, though, in that he's going into the WWE Hall of Fame, even though his WWE career only started about a year ago. But regardless, he's certainly worthy of inclusion there. No word yet on who's going to induct him into the Hall of Fame. I'm sure they'll come as we get closer to WrestleMania. But one interesting little Jeopardy type tidbit is that, of course, he will be the first person to have been included into the WWE and TNA Hall of Fame. Of course, there's only about half a dozen people in the TNA Hall of Fame, but still, it's one of those fun little Jeopardy type trivia questions that I'm sure someone will bring up at some point in time. But Sting has certainly had a banner career, definitely worthy of inclusion on this type of a collection of talent, and you really just hope that he had not gotten injured in that match last year at the hands of Seth Rollins. But still, great turn of events for him, and I'm going to go ahead and stop talking now because my voice is continuing to degrade throughout the course of this video. I'm going to go ahead and wrap it up and cut it a little bit short. Without saying too much more, I'll go ahead and mention that we're to the point in our show where we like to talk about the local events that are coming up this weekend. There are 7 that we know of, and we're going to go ahead and roll those posters now. And I'll be back to cough a little bit more and maybe blow some snot on the camera, because that's where we're at this point in time with me and this cold that I've got. So let's roll those posters. We'll be back in a few moments. There you have it, our rundown of the events that are happening in this part of the world this coming weekend. If you are a wrestler, a promoter, or in some way involved with a wrestling promotion, and you did not see your poster in that little collection there, it's because of the fact that we didn't know about your show. If you would, please send us a line here on Rasslin with Redbeard, either via YouTube, the Facebook page, Twitter, or any other means that we have of communication, and let us know about your show. We'd be glad to promote it for you. That's a big part of what we do here on Rasslin with Redbeard. Appreciate you guys tuning in and dealing with me and all this stuff I've got going on here this week. I hoped to be able to turn out a video this week. And if you sat through the entire thing, you have watched the degradation of my current status to where I'm now somewhat having a little bit of a tear issue. My voice is almost totally gone. And of course my nose is running as well. So I appreciate you looking at me for the entirety of this thing. And for that reason, I appreciate you folks even more than usual. But if you would, go ahead and click the like button if you enjoyed the video. And if you really like what we've got on the channel here, go ahead and click that subscribe button as well. That lets us know that we're doing a good job, and it also lets you know that we've uploaded new content whenever it's out there. Appreciate you guys tuning in once again. We'll see you next week. If I'm not dead by then, that is.